First and foremost, you already know how we getting started. Listen, if you are on my YouTube and you want a personal reading, link down below. If you're on my TikTok, up above. You already know I get that marketing stuff out the way to begin with. If you're new to my channel, how you doing? To my TikTok, how you doing? We doing readings today. And to be honest, I got a message for a lot of us out there, because I've been inspired by a lot of different energies to like pull. And I just want to start off by saying, why don't people declutter their space? I was having a conversation with one of my good friends last night, y'all, and I feel like it's gonna get into the message. And I remember my friend was telling me, like, a lot of people don't be clean. Like, a lot of people, they don't sit over here and they don't like they just like, they think that being clean is feminine. How you doing, Melanin? Because we talking tonight. And he was telling me, he was like, you know, a lot of people think that being clean is feminine, but it's just like, just wash your ass. Like, you should sit over here and take care of yourself. And so it led me to write down, like, why do people feel like they don't need to declutter their space? Like, why do they feel like being dirty, like, is comfortable, right? And then I was like, oh, it's because they thrive in dysfunction, or because they were taught to be dirty. Some of you guys wasn't sitting over here, or some of the people you deal with like aren't taught to be clean and stuff like that. Another question I ask is why do people like a dirty space, like, or not showering? Like, I know when people get into depressions and stuff like that, like, they don't be showering and shit, but it just dawned on me, okay? So we're starting there, but let's get into the downloaded messages, okay? And then after my downloads, we're gonna be doing a collective amethyst ball reading, okay? So something can be significant. Some of you guys could sit over here and be having a date coming up, or you just came from a date, and I feel like either you guys are going to sit over here and like y'all are gonna be matching, like, subconsciously, or like y'all gonna show up and y'all gonna look really good together. I'm gonna start from the back and then I'm gonna go to the front. Okay, so the first thing that I got, the first downloaded message is, he/she isn't receiving karma because their assignment was to treat you, or was to hurt you. Now y'all hear me real quick, because we about to talk real quick. I said he or she isn't receiving karma because their assignment was to hurt you. I need you to understand something really quickly. A lot of us have assignments when we come up into this world. Sometimes we got to be the villain in people's story, and sometimes people have to be the villain in our story. And therefore, that's why they came into your life. See, I want you to understand something. Some of those people that have hurt you really did love you. Some of those people that came into your life and they sat over here and they showed up for you and then they switched energy, it was because they were assigned to switch energy, because guess what? That hurt was supposed to startle something in your ass. See, I need y'all to understand something. Some of you guys are creators. Some of you guys are starseeds. Some of you guys are writers. And in order for you to sit over here and perform, and I'm sorry to say this, but in order for you guys to sit over here and actually get into your villainary, get into your creative bag, get into your you working on yourself bag, you had to get hurt. See, some of you guys were sitting over here being comfortable in unions and you were not growing. But in order for you to grow, you have to be by yourself, i.e. why you have to sit over here and get in a connection and that person hurt you. I need you to understand something else. Some of you guys have to sit over here and hurt other people in order to trigger their villain error too. But I want you to understand something. They always say hurt people, but it's like, let's turn around and flip that shit. A lot of us sit over here and we like to use it in a negative way, but why don't we use it in a positive way? Instead of you sitting over here, you just got your ass cheated on, let's get your ass up in the gym. You just got your ass cheated on, okay, let's get your finances up. Like, a lot of y'all sit over here and y'all sit over here and get into unions with people when they hurt you, and then you go down a spiral circle and you think that you got to go sit over here and go have sex with multiple people, when in reality you don't got to do that. You just need to focus more inward, okay? Also, second point is that some of these people needed to hurt you in order to inspire you to sit over here and realize that those people didn't need to love you. I need you to understand something. Change mind. How you doing? Welcome to the fucking live. I need you to understand something real quick. Some of these people that y'all think is y'all forever fucking people is not y'all forever people. I want you to understand something. Some of these people that you done placed into your life, they were only there to sit over here and teach you a lesson. They were only there to sit over here and inspire some shit within you. And then it's like, okay, let me get the fuck up on out of here. Uptown We Talking. I want y'all to understand something. These people, thank you, Change Mind. These people are temporary. So guess what? You learn all the lessons and all the sessions and all the things that you need to learn from these people, and then you guess what? You move the fuck on. But a lot of you guys keep getting stuck within these unions, and in reality, you need to be cut their ass off type shit, okay? So the person isn't receiving karma for hurting you because they had to. They were supposed to do that, okay? Now, some of you guys need to watch what you're eating. Also, watch what time that you are eating at. I also wrote down it's never too late to start cleansing. So what is it? It's Monday. Today's a good day to start cleansing. But the point of the matter is that, listen, even if you are watching this video, because this will be posted on my YouTube, if you're watching it on a fucking Wednesday, start today, okay? Next download is studio and home, so I can record all the time. Some of you guys are getting studios, or so two messages. Some of you guys are looking at apartments, but some of you guys should look for a studio because it might be a little bit more cost efficient. And then two, some of you guys might actually be trying to put a studio in your home. Also getting, like, if you guys get a 2-bedroom, the 2nd bedroom will be used for the studio. And you guys could be recording. When I heard recording, I was thinking more so of podcast, but it could be that some of you guys are sitting over here actually trying to record like music, so take it as it resonates. I also wrote down dad in the military, so some of you guys could have a dad that's in the military. I also got godfather. August 2nd could be significant. Go back to where you, and I feel the need to sit over here and say, go back to August 2nd from a year ago. But go back to August 2nd in like your camera roll. Also, if you write in your notes, like if you guys have journals and stuff like that, go look back at August 2nd and see what happened on that day. Something could be significant. I also feel like they want you to plan and see how far that you have come from your last year. I also wrote down receiving a gift or two. So some of you guys are about to receive a gift, even if you guys aren't in relationships and shit like that. Like I wrote down you guys are receiving a gift or two. Also, I feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys that gifts can come into, like, it could be physical gifts, but it could also sit over here and be like mental, emotional gifts too. It could be like closure. You could view closure as a gift. Ooh, that reminds me. So y'all, I had a whole reading on blockages. Somebody had blocked me, and I was like, and it inspired me to sit over here and do a whole blocking reading. But then last night, the guy that blocked me unblocked me, called me and told me it had something to do with, he blocked me for because of a conversation that we had, but I couldn't recall the conversation, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So some of you guys are dealing with manipulating people, and two, he was a Gemini, so that could be significant. You could be a Gemini. I feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys that some of you guys are going to hear from people that have blocked you. Also, it's Venus retrograde, so that you have a lot of people from your past that's coming back, and new lovers, so just be mindful. I'm also getting that this person, like, if you don't know why this person ghosted you, they're gonna come back and tell you why. I also said over here in my YouTube channel is in my link in my bio, so you don't have to look it up, okay? But it's also the same as my name on here, Tavion Mason. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell y'all, within these people that are coming back into your lives, they're going to explain it to you. Just listen. But I also felt like it might be a little bit distasteful. So really, some of you guys might like having the last word, because I was over here trying to figure out why I was irritated at the fact that he had blocked me, because I really didn't give a fuck. So some of you guys really don't be caring about the person. You just care about having the last word. So that's a trigger response. You guys need to go back and heal that. Also, I wrote down, I love your hair, split ends and all. So somebody really loves your hair here. Like you might sit over here and be like, really like, insecure about your shit. Like maybe you guys wear wigs and stuff like that, or maybe like you're masculine, because now I'm getting masculine ass energy, and it's like maybe you might cut your own hair, but you don't know if like it's as fly as if you go to a barber. Or maybe you've been thinking about learning how to cut your hair. I think that that's confirmation you should. I also want to sit over here and say, like, it'll come out really good, just keep practicing. Some of you guys could learn how to cut your own hair too if you're a feminine watching me. I also wrote down, we can't argue in front of them. So some of you guys are becoming into a union, or you guys are already in a union, and it's like, even though y'all are on like bad terms, or maybe y'all sit over here and y'all be bickering, or maybe y'all sit over here and like y'all it's like y'all have confrontation. It's like, but y'all don't need to do that shit in front of nobody else. Like, y'all business is y'all business. Don't run to your mama and tell them. Don't run to your friends and tell them. Y'all need to work on y'all shit together. And I feel like that's what will bring you guys together, because you're sitting over here mad because they left they fucking brush up in the fucking or they toothbrush up in the fucking sink and shit like that, when it's something simple that can be solved. I also wrote down 2 years. 5:45 could be significant. Set a timer for 5:45 for tomorrow. See what happens. It could be a confirmation for something. Also, I wrote down cuddle plus kiss a girl the same way he did me. So that reminds me, when I wrote this down, I actually had a dream, and it was a dream confirmation of this guy that I was dealing with at the time. And what happened was I asked God to reveal to me, and catch me, y'all, I asked God to reveal to me if this person was dealing with somebody else, or like if like he deals with me the same way that he deals with somebody else. And he gave me the confirmation. He showed me. So some of you guys could be astral projection, like that could sit over here and be your, like, one of your gifts. But I also got that some of you guys, like, y'all, this is confirmation, like they have another person and they treat y'all exactly the same, like you ain't special type shit. But that's not to hurt your feelings. That's just for you to keep it playing and keep going on. Because the next thing within the dream, the girl that he was with, she had got up and she was like, I understand my position. You guys could have gray eyes, or the person that you're dealing with could have gray eyes, because she said over here, and the lady that told me that she had gray eyes, and then she also said, it doesn't hurt my feelings. So some of you guys care about somebody a little bit more than they might care about you. But I want you to understand something. Like, if that is the case, then I feel like God is over here saying that you need to get out of this energy. I also wrote down New York Knicks. Some of you guys, his name could be Nick. It could be Marcellus. It could be JJ. Specifically, maybe basketball could be significant. Also, I wrote down it's crazy. I meant to write down Mustang, but I wrote down mustard. So some of you guys could like the color mustard, like wearing the clothing, or it really looks good on your skin and you should start buying more clothing items that are mustard. I also wrote down being upset for wanting to be special, set apart from others, and changing places. So some of you guys, honestly, like, y'all want to feel special, but you guys aren't sitting over here making yourself feel special. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you guys that, listen, a lot of you guys, in order for you to find out and start getting treated better in relationships, you have to sit over here and start treating yourself better in relationships. You got to sit over here and start doing a deep dive on yourself. And it's funny because, y'all, this whole reading, I haven't really been looking at y'all, but then I started looking at y'all and I'm like, maybe it's time for you to sit over here and look at yourself and start doing real deep dives on yourself, in order for you to trigger what is it that you're getting upset about. Why do you sit over here and people please and stuff like that? I also wrote down, why do I hurt when I have to stop talking to people? Some of you guys have attachment issues, and some of you guys, like, if you guys get so caught up in a fake fantasy. I also feel like the path that you had chose was an attachment style. Sometimes it could be an anxious style. I'm also hearing manic, and I'm hearing that you guys have to learn how to heal this, and you're only going to heal this by being alone. And by being alone is by you sitting over here getting comfortable with your own presence. I'm also hearing that you need to sit over here and actually take the time to actually make time for yourself, because just because you come home, I'm hearing, just because you go to work and you come home by yourself, that's not you spending time by yourself. You spending time by yourself is you sitting over here coming up with a beauty routine, you coming up with a hair care routine, you sitting over here making time to go get your nails done, you meditating, you doing shit for your body that makes you feel and see. And honestly, I feel like it's more of an emotional feeling than a physical feeling. But some of you guys really want to work on your physical appearance, so guess what, it's time to get started. Also, I wrote down, people have lives going on, so don't take it personal. Some of you guys are so much caught up into having control over a whole bunch of different situations that when you sit over here, when they're not responding to your texts or they're not answering your phones immediately, some of you guys sit over here and you take that shit personal. And I feel like God is like, stop taking that shit personal, because people have their lives too, and they can't stop their life because you want them to stop their life. I also said, walk away and see if they come back. And then I put in quotation, race. Now I want you to understand something. When you walk away, you have to sit over here and understand that they might not never fucking come back. But if they really are for you, then they will come back. But the point of the matter is that you'll never know until you try. Now, let's keep going. Do you want me to go here or you want me to go here? Okay. Let's start here. Some of you guys are focusing on refocusing. Okay. Some of you guys need to make a do's and don'ts list. Now, here's a whole bunch of random stuff of things that you could potentially need to release, okay? So, I wrote down people pleasing. I wrote down people criticizing. I wrote down competing slash conflict. I wrote down delays and control. I wrote down perfectionism, self-doubt, judgment, not listening. I feel like God is making me do this because some of you guys don't know what you need to release. So, take it as it resonates. I wrote down betrayal. I wrote down heavy emphasis on betrayal. History, frustration and stress, endings, friendships, groups of people's feelings, failing businesses, low energy, and old lessons. I also wrote down the numbers 999. I wrote down passion, ambition, desire, test of control, and impulses. Some of you guys need to learn how to get your impulses under control, big dog, okay? Some of you guys need to sit over here. Let me tell you, impulses is whooping your ass, okay? How you doing, John? It's good to see you. Some of you guys are about to enter into hermit mode. I also heard when you are in hermit mode, take action when you're told to. Manifest and then go with the flow. Let intuition guide you. Create a foundation. Stand your ground. Productivity. Plan everything. Release projects. Dance more. Innovation and action. This is the second time or like the third time that dancing has came up. So some of you guys, your ancestors are really encouraging you to dance and just start moving. Some of you guys, I'm hearing you just need to start walking and being more active and being more out there so you can sit over here and actually put forth effort into like yourself. A lot of you guys, like, you're like, I don't know where to start when it comes to me focusing on myself. Start with walking. Even if you're, I don't care if you're skinny, start with walking. I'm hearing it can, like, the more you get your blood flowing and your circulation going, the more that your thoughts can like be clearer. So now this side of it is about to sit over here and get deep, okay? So let's unwind. Whew. Are you calling me to pull some tarot really quickly? Okay. Please hope. We'll come back to this. I'ma listen. What would you like for them to hear? Y'all, to be honest, as you can see, I've been switching up how I'm doing my readings in my lives because I feel like this is more productive and I feel like this is more like it reaches a bigger audience, to be honest, because I feel like doing general messages wasn't enough. And maybe that could be specific too. Maybe some of you guys, if you guys are like into rebranding yourselves and stuff like that, maybe you guys need to stop doing what you used to do and start actually taking the steps forward. Exactly. What's crazy is because I have an ace of baskets, which is aka an ace of cups, and then I also have an ace of knives, which is also an ace of which is ace of swords. Now I need you to understand something. Some of you guys have new connections coming in because I just in old connections, we talked about this. Let's talk about it real quick. Let me tell you something. I just got a text, and really it was a Snapchat from an old fling. Like just now I'm on live, and it's funny because I feel like God is testing your ass right now. See, you got these new beginnings coming in right now, okay? You got these new beginnings. You got new love coming in. You got new like truths coming in. You got new potential. But it's like you're being ungrateful. You guys are being so motherfucking ungrateful. Look at this girl's face real quick. I just want y'all to look at her face. Y'all's like, I don't want to sit over here and do that. See, what's crazy is because God is trying to give you all these offerings. See, from the downloaded messages, we were sitting over here talking about how you guys are about to get what, 1 or 2 gifts, but right here there's 9 different gifts. But the point of the matter is that you got to sit over here and water your motherfucking shit. You got to sit over here and work on yourself in order to sit over here and get these new opportunities. The point of the matter is that some of you guys are so stuck into flight or fight. Like, you guys are sitting over here so stuck in fucking running away, and it's so crazy, y'all. Let me sit over here and tell you something. Let me tell you something. I had a dream that I was running away, okay? I had a dream I was fucking running away. Let's talk about dreams real quick. Last night, I was being chased. And it was by a new love interest. It's the craziest shit. I was being chased by a new love interest. At first, it was on feet, and then it was by my car. When I was running away, there was a moment when I was running away where I was like, why am I running? Like, I had to ask myself, I was like, should I stop and confront it? And I said, no, keep running. So that could be significant. Some of you guys is running away from old love, and it's like, nah, y'all need to sit over here and turn around and tell these people and stand up to these people like, yo, leave me the fuck alone. Another thing y'all need to sit over here and do is sit over here and keep it real with yourself. I need y'all to understand something. Some of you guys need to stand your own grounds. Another thing that I'm hearing is that they want me to go back to my dream. In my dream, I had sat over here, and I remember I had to go back, and I had to sit over here and turn around, and I had to go back to the house. It's like I was in his apartment, but I was running out of his apartment. And then it was like I had to go back because I had forgot. I had forgot it. Like, I had forgot, like, my shoes. I had forgot, like, my amethyst ball. Like, I had forgot a lot of things. And to be honest, I felt like there was more things in his house, but I felt like I only took what was important. So I feel like some of you guys might be leaving, like, a toxic ass home, and like a toxic ass home. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. Some of you guys are sitting over here leaving a toxic ass home, and it's like you leaving like in the middle. I'm hearing in the middle of the night, like, fuck it, grab what you need, not what you want. Grab what you need and get the fuck out of Dodge. And it's like I'm also getting the energy of, like, maybe you're leaving when that person was not there, because in my dream I was leaving, and I remember, like, he wasn't there, but I felt like I was, like, and then I heard him come in, and I looked at his closet, and it was like I can hide in his closet until he leaves or until he goes to sleep. But I feel like, let me tell you something, I was like, I can't hide in his fucking closet because he's gonna be there all fucking night. And so then I sat over there, and I was just like, well, fuck it, I'm about to leave. So I sat over here, and my dream skipped. I was in my car, and at this time I felt like when I was driving I was being chased, but then it switched, and then it was like I was chasing a car. So some of you guys might sit over here and be chasing, like, somebody. Okay, hi East Texas, you said you had the same dream. Okay, so we confirming. Let me tell you something, it switched. So I feel like some of you guys are in this chasing energy. Some of you guys are being chased, and some of you guys are sitting over here chasing the other people. I feel like it's like a toxic dynamic, but I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that you guys have to sit over here and stop chasing these fucking people, because at the significance of that is that when I became the chaser, when I was driving my car, it ran through a train track. So train tracks could be significant. Maybe you get confirmations from trains, but the point of the matter is that he made it through the tracks. The things came down. I almost made it through, but the train came through and it hit me. And I feel like that's a tower moment. Within that, it's like you guys are getting ready to enter into a tower moment, especially if you're dealing with toxic fucking individuals. And I feel like it's because God doesn't want you to deal with that. It's like you're sitting over here chasing this person, and it doesn't even have to be toxic. Maybe you're chasing somebody that does not want to be chased, and it's like, now I got to get real on your ass. And the crazy part is that my dream didn't end when I got hit by the train, or when my car got hit by the train. Be careful of train tracks, guys. Be careful of car crashes, because there was 2 car crashes that I seen within one day. So just be careful of car crashes. The dream didn't end until I sat over here and I was coming outside of my body, and it was like I seen my car being hit, but I seen me rising up. And I feel like that's significant. I feel like a lot of you guys are going through a lot of shit that's life defining, that's changing who you are, but I feel like you had to kill your old self in order for you to move into this new fucking era. I want you to understand something, John. That's not to instill fear in you, that's just to be mindful. I want you to understand something. Some of you guys need to sit over here and kill your own selves. You, like, literally your old selves. And it's like, because that no longer serves you. And honestly, it's funny because right here on my other card deck, I have the star right here. A lot of you guys is like, what is it going to take for me to sit over here and get this new car? What is it going to sit over here and take for me to have this family foundation? What is it going to take for me to get this 2 of Cups, this love connection? What is it going to fucking take? It's going to take for you to sit over here and actually get rid of all the qualities that no longer fucking serves you. It's going to sit over here and it's funny because I have declutter on my screen right here, and it's like it's going to take for you to either find a teacher or become your own teacher on teaching yourself all these unmotherfucking healthy ways. But the point of the matter is, look at the cards fucking aligning. Fucking death and transformation is on the fucking way, whether you like it or not. And I feel like that's the significance, that God is going to sit over here and be here with you, because this is the high priestess aces. We got all these major fucking arcanas, and it's crazy because it's just like it just keeps coming and coming. You got the 7 of Pentacles, and then you got the fucking 3 of Cups, which means you're gonna get the fucking fruits of your labor if you sit over here and work with the fucking divine to actually become your true fucking self, which is the Star. You gonna get love, you gonna get happiness, you gonna get new fucking opportunities. Ace of Pentacles, you gonna get all of this shit. And all the people that sit over here and hurt you, call judgment on they fucking asses. They gonna sit over here and get their karma, and all you gotta sit over here and do is sit back and fucking relax. But the point of the fucking matter is a lot of you guys are sitting over here still chasing these people, wondering when they asses is gonna sit over here and get their karma, when they gonna sit over here and show up, okay? So without further ado, let's get into the amethyst. Let's see what messages we have for the amethyst, okay? John, I feel the need to tell you I didn't ignore your comment about the whole collab thing. It's lately I've been being called to pull cards, and to be honest, my shit is amethyst. My shit is talking shit. My shit is channeling. But lately I feel like some people connect to the cards, so I like to sit over here and give, like, just do what I feel called to do, to be honest. I ain't even gonna lie, okay? Let's get into it. I'm seeing the initial V. I'm hearing Valerie. I'm hearing Victor. Valencia. I'm hearing Vegas. I'm hearing victory. I'm hearing yin and yang. I'm also seeing C. I'm seeing the name Chris. So let's talk. Some of you guys are sitting over here conforming. I feel like a lot of you guys are supposed to be these star seeds. A lot of you guys are supposed to sit over here and be different. You're supposed to be these star seed as kids, but it's like now I'm seeing the image of a golden retriever, and I feel like the significance of that is that all golden retrievers look the same. Whenever you see a golden retriever, they almost always look the same. Like, it's hard to tell them apart, and I feel like God is sitting over here saying that that's you. You're being a golden retriever. Don't get me wrong, yes, you're being a good boy, you're being a good girl, but you're not supposed to just be a good girl or a good boy. You're supposed to sit over here and be different. You're supposed to set trends. You're supposed to be influencers. They made you to be outgoing. They made you to ask questions. They made you to sit over here. And some of you guys might have a sweet tooth, because I'm seeing like you have candy up in your mouth. I'm also seeing like a mint. So maybe mint can be like you like to chew on mints. But I'm like, some of you guys know how to communicate like crazy. Some of you guys are like comedians, because you have people cracking up like crazy, like, and it's natural. It's not even no shit. Like, it's like I'm hearing like it's really in me. I don't gotta fake the phone. But a lot of you guys have sat over here and lost yourself behind, I'm hearing relationships. Some of you guys have lost your individuality behind your parents. I'm hearing behind siblings that were jealous of you. I'm seeing the initial ANN. I'm hearing ATL. Yeah. Some of you guys could be lifters. Like, y'all be in the gym lifting heavy confirmation. I see a fork here. Be mindful of what you're eating, because that can influence how you view things in life. It can influence how you're like seeing things. Some of you guys could be tarot readers. Some of you guys could like be seers, because I'm feeling spirituality like heavy right here. And now I feel the need, because I see strength. So I feel the need to reach strength for you. Please hold. Here's judgment, but right before judgment is strength. No, son. Where is strength? Tower moments, devil, temperance, death, hangman, justice, world of fortune. I feel the need to tell you to take your time. Strength. Strength shows up, shows that you turned to your higher self for self-guidance. She also demonstrates strength of character when dealing with pressure. Courage, determination, and patience are needed right now. Patience. Now, as the time gets in a situation, I'm sorry, y'all, because I keep hearing funny shit. Okay. God is like, get serious real quick. Maybe you guys need to take time to laugh more. Because I'm like, I just feel like being patient. As in times gets a situation, and now it's so crazy. Somebody's trying to block your third chakra, because I'm like, I know how to fucking read. What's going on? Let's restart. Courage, determination, and patience are needed now, as it's time to get a situation or individual under control. You will need to act with grace and sensitivity, however, rather than using brute force. This is a good card for leadership, as it signifies you are ready to take on a challenge and stand firm. Others may resist, but be consistent, and your actions and result will come. I feel the need to sit over here and tell y'all, did y'all just notice how I was over here struggling to read, but then I started to sit over here and start reading? I want you to understand something. When things are supposed to happen, when God wants to get out a message to you guys, it's gonna come, even if somebody's trying to block me. And I feel like that's significant. I feel like some of you guys feel blocked. Some of you guys feel like you guys keep having hurdles after hurdles after hurdles and stuff like that. And the strength card is actually linked to the star, so that could be significant. But it's like when you're the star, it's like you're always gonna be tested, because guess what? You're supposed to stick out. Everybody wants you to conform. Everybody wants you to sit over here and be like this fucking golden retriever. But in reality, you're not no fucking golden retriever. Okay? You're a mastiff, or whatever those dogs is called. Like, you have a distinctive ass look. Let's keep going. In creative projects, strength shows you take a raw idea and develop it. You refine it without sacrificing its spirit or depleting your energy. This concept may take physical form or as a document, piece of paper, or a prototype. On a psychological level, strength shows the integration of masculine and feminine traits and finding balance between the two. In terms of health, strength shows resilience, vitality, recovery from illness, and willpower to break bad habits. Now, what I'm going to sit over here and tell you guys is this is reminding me of a conversation I was just having with one of my friends yesterday, and it reminded me of some of you guys are really out of balance. Some of you guys are too much in your masculine energy, and then some of you guys are sitting over here like really. Some of you guys is masculine, some of you guys is in your feminine, but you guys are so like far off. You guys need to come in and balance yourself. And it's so funny because within this conversation, y'all, I was telling him, like he was telling me, he was just like, I really feel like I only attract masculine women. And I was just like, well, it's probably because you're imbalanced. And he was like, well, what do you mean? I was telling him, I was like, you're imbalanced because if you keep attracting just a certain image, it's because you're reflecting out that. And I was like, and when I talk to him, he very much gives me masculine energy, like I want things this way, and this way. I was like, but you have to understand, when a lot of women and a lot of femmes, because I don't like just doing genders, a lot of people are in their masculine energy when they feel like they have to protect themselves, especially us as women. When we get into our masculine energy, it's because we don't feel comfortable enough to be in our feminine energy, i.e. it could have been because of how we were raised. Some of us were raised to sit over here and take care of ourselves from a younger age. Some of us were sitting over here, and catch me, y'all, some of us were sitting over here forced to sit over here and have to defend ourselves from early ages, i.e. why we have to be in this masculine ass energy. So when we sit over here and get in connections, and sometimes we get into our feminine energy, we get hurt, so we turn more masculine. I was like, you keep attracting a lot of hurt ass energy and maybe more masculine people because maybe you have yet to balance your femininity. And the point of the matter is that maybe it's not the femininity that you need. Sometimes you have to balance yourself in order for you to sit over here and realize that, listen, I want to attract more feminine energy into me, so guess what? I have to be feminine too. Now that could be significant. You guys just need to balance. So yin and yang. Let's get back to amethyst, okay? I felt the need to sit over here and say, like, if you don't like it, then oh well, then I'm not for you. So some of you guys need to sit over here and realize that you guys have to stop being people pleasers. Sometimes you got to sit over here and realize, and catch me, yo, that not everybody's gonna like you. It is what it is. Like, but that doesn't mean that you stop moving. That doesn't mean that you stop taking the necessary steps in order for you to move in the right direction, because you being different, guess what? You guys are star seeds. You being different is what's going to attract more people to you, and I'm hearing the right people to you. Yeah, but you have to pick up the sword and you got to keep fighting. You can't sit over here and give up. I know, see, when you're the star seed, you sit over here and you get a lot of fucking wounds, y'all. Y'all sit over here and y'all get a lot, because I'm seeing a person and it's like you are beat up. Your eyes, they done tried to take your eyes out. They done tried to beat you physically, mentally, emotionally. Some of you guys could be Leos. Yeah, I'm seeing a woman here. Some of you guys could have long hair, long dark hair, I'm seeing. But I'm seeing some of you guys, like, it's just like you're a lot in your masculine energy because you're protecting your inner child. Some of you guys could have a fro, so you're going more so the natural look. I'm hearing that some of you guys get perms. You go from a fro to straight hair. Yeah, okay, I got it. I want you to understand something. You have to learn to love yourself no matter what you look like. No matter if you decide to cut your hair off. No matter if you, and now I'm seeing a masculine with a fresh cut, so you could have just got your hair cut. But I'm seeing a guy specifically with a what is that hairstyle? I always forget what it's called, but it's like it's a box cut. So some of you guys could be dealing with this energy. But the point of the matter is I want you to understand something. You're not divine by your past. But you have to continue to move forward, and you have to understand that being a star requires you to keep moving. Even when people are laughing at you, even when people are trying to discourage you, you still move up. You still keep going. I'm seeing a D. I'm seeing the Queen of Diamonds. I'm seeing Disneyland, Disney World. So some of you guys could be actresses and actors, and maybe they're like, people are laughing at you because it's like, girl, you 40, what the fuck do you mean? But it's like certain people didn't start their careers until they was like later on in life. So it's like, if your dream is to be an actor or actress, don't give up on your dreams. If your dream is to be a writer, to be a singer, to be a rapper, keep going. There's been a lot of people that has tried to target you. And I'm speaking specifically to my starseeds, to my creators, to my inventors, to my entrepreneurs, to my people that don't want to do and honestly just do the rat race. Y'all, like, it's like, even if you use the rat race to get you to where you need to go, it's like, but keep going on the vision. Some of you guys could be pregnant. You could have had a C-section, or you're going to have a C-section, or some of you guys just got your tummy tucks. But I feel the need to sit over here and say that you have to stop dimming your own light. If you're gonna be the starseed, then be the fucking starseed. Don't sit over here and give up on yourself, because you already have so many people sitting over here telling you that you can't make it. What you gonna do? Be another person to tell you that? That's why you haven't made it. You gotta use your imagination. You gotta be in your butterfly energy. It's time for you to get out of your cocoon and fly away, because now I'm seeing a butterfly. And it's like you're finally, some of you guys are finally starting to break out of this shell. But it's like you gotta fully embark on who the fuck it is that you wanna be. And that entails you sitting over here fighting through the storms, fighting through the fires, putting out fires. Nobody said it was going to be easy. You just said that you want it. And it's like, how bad do you want it? Do you want it bad enough to go through the trenches? Do you want it bad enough to sit over here and fucking sacrifice like your time, sacrifice love, sacrifice who you want to be right now in order to be who you actually need to be? Like, it's not about who you want to be, it's about who you need to be. And I think that's the big thing too, is that happens with love too. Some of you guys are so focused on who you want to be with, but in reality you have somebody that you need to be with. There's somebody you need to co-create with and have a spiritual baby with. There's somebody that you need to be with. But every time you sit over here and start to work on yourself enough to get this person, to attract this person in, something comes in and grabs your ass. I'm seeing a hand come and grab you and pull you away from connections, pull you away from your actual being. When you start to really reflect and start looking at who you are as a person and start really doing the work, something comes in and always pulls you away to distract you. Maybe it's past connections. They trying to pour water on you. They trying to sit over here and they trying to get you to look off, to not focus on yourself. Because when you focus on yourself, that's when you're the most powerful. They're trying to get you to distract yourself so that you don't have, because when you focus on yourself, this is when you're in a peaceful energy. This is when you are sitting over here. This is when you're the most abundant. This is when you attract love. This is when you attract opportunities. This is when you attract, the more you work on yourself, this is when your beauty starts to come out. If you're a masculine, this is when you start getting fine as fuck. You start getting your tones up type shit. It's like, this is when you're the mass, when you're attracting everything. And it's like, because you're attracting everything at this time, there's everything is trying to distract you to take you away from this star ass energy, y'all. Don't get distracted. Don't succumb. Don't switch up. Be yourself. If people don't like you for who the fuck you are, then you need to sit over here, and guess what? Then you need to get the fuck out of there. If people don't like who you are as a person, they don't like how you talk, they don't like the way you dress, they don't like the way you smell, they criticize you, what are you around me for? And it's funny, John, you said a husky, because I see a husky right here. And then I just got a notification saying know your worth. So if you know that you're worthy of a connection that's love, if you know that you are worthy of a connection that's actually light, if you guys KB, we do hickey, we talking, if you know that you are worthy of a connection that is almighty, then do that shit. It reminds me of a conversation that I had last night too. It's like, damn, a lot of us sit over here and say that we want love, but when we get love, when love is staring us in the face, we say we want affection, and so we get somebody that's affectionate, we don't know what to do with it. That requires you to heal yourself in order to feel like you accepting it. Some of you guys could be dealing with people that have Aries placements. I'm hearing Taurus. I'm hearing A. I'm seeing AS. So this can be your initials. I'm seeing CC. I'm seeing the Chanel sign. So some of you guys like luxury items. Some of you guys have an ancestor that passed away. Some of you guys have an ancestor that passed away, but they had an oxygen mask or oxygen machine. I'm seeing like the things with the nostrils, and it's like going around their ears. Or this could be you. Some of you guys have a breathing problem. I'm seeing somebody with braids, so it could be a younger masculine too. Maybe this is something that caused you to sit over here and take away your focus. Oh, some of you guys lost somebody. So there's a few different messages. Some of you guys lost somebody. Somebody passed away recently, and I see you crying. That is another distraction to take you out of your star energy. Because I see the angel. Whoever just passed away, they're watching over you, and they're an angel. Because I see them with wings, and they're sitting over here telling you like, okay, but it's time for you to go. It's time for you to keep moving, big dog. You cry your tears over me. You cried your tears at the funeral. But it's like, it's time for you to continue to keep going. It's time for you to continue. Don't give up, because you are the star. And I see a butterfly. It's a part of your transformation. And now I'm seeing a lotus. It's like, it's time for you to go. Use this pain and flourish. Use this pain and then become the person I need you to be. Don't fucking go on that pillow and be crying. Get to fucking creating. I don't care if you're tired. Get to creating. I don't care if you're sitting over here sad and feel depleted. Get to creating. Because you got people that's dependent on you. You got spiritual babies that aren't even born that's like, Mom, Dad, I need you to work on yourself so I can sit over here and be born, because I'm seeing a spiritual baby right here. And some of your babies, the people, your loved one, because I'm seeing specifically like a grandmother, a grandfather, or it's an elder person. So it could be even your mom's type shit. If you guys had a recent like close person pass away from you, I'm getting that when you have a kid, they're going to come back reincarnated as your kid. But in order for them to do that, you have to do the inner healing. Like, you got to do the inner healing so you can attract this person, so you can attract like your soulmate type shit, so you can attract another higher being. And the reason why some of you guys haven't had kids is because you guys need to have kids with people that are of like higher higher stature. Like it needs to be on a higher level. Some of you guys can't create with people that are stuck in the matrix. You guys got to create with like-minded individuals, people that can give you love, because this baby can only be formed by love. And the only way that you can attract love is by you loving yourself and you speaking up and you fixing your inner child wounds to make sure that all your fucking inner child shit is not being reflected on this kid. Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't fix that shit, this baby is not going to come. If you don't fix your broken heart, this baby isn't gonna fucking come. It's reminding me of a conversation I was having with a dear friend of mine, and he was telling me, like, all the people that he had kids, like, or that he was with, like, they couldn't, something happened, they couldn't bear kids. And I told him, I was like, it's because you're too powerful. You can only have kids by a certain type of person. It's not that you are infertile, or it's not because of infertility. I feel like God puts infertility on people, like, temporarily when you're dealing with the wrong motherfuckers, because you're not supposed to be having kids with the wrong people no more, y'all. Okay? No more karmic fucking kids. No more karmic fucking setups and shit like that. No more. It's no more. It's done and it's over with. And I'm telling you right now, you transforming, because I just keep seeing butterflies after butterflies after butterflies. Maybe you guys could be seeing butterflies, but it's like your baby is waiting. And I know a lot of y'all is like, yo, big dog, like, I don't even want no kids right now. Like, because that's the energy I'm getting. Like, some of you guys is really focused on yourself right now, but you don't even know that it's coming, whether if you want it or not. Some of you guys are meant to be parents, and I want you to discern at this point. At this point in the reading, I want you to discern. If you're watching me and you like, yo, Tavion, I do not want no motherfucking kids. I don't think I'm gonna be a good parent. I want you to ask yourself, why do you tell yourself that? I want you to ask yourself that. Now, if you feel like, yo, I'm selfish, I don't want no kids because I feel like I'm too fucked up, I feel like I don't want to put forth the effort into fixing myself, I don't want to grow, I don't want to plant roots. Root work could be significant. If you're sitting over here saying this and you giving up, then don't have no kids. But if you're saying I don't want no kids because I don't think I can do this, God is saying rethink it. See, and I was a person that said I was scared to have kids. I was the one that said I was scared to sit over here, and more so because of the person of it. Like, it hurts. The kids ain't the hard part. It's fucking who you have kids with that can make or break your kid experience. But I'm hearing that all of your bad, and hear me, y'all, all of y'all bad experiences, and I'm seeing a mother. I'm seeing a fucking mother right now. All of your experiences from when you was a child, all of your experiences from fucked up relationships, all of your experiences have built up the character within you in order to, guess what, not kill you, not to destroy you, but to build you up to know that, listen, I know that I don't want to raise no fucked up individuals like how these other motherfucking fucked up people raised me. So that should be the motivation within yourself in order for you to actually bring forward these kids. See, a lot of y'all think that y'all are messed up, but you're not messed up. You're the best fucking fit to be a parent right now. You're the best fit. And I'm not talking about right now, because we got to do healing. There's still healing work. It's still healing work that needs to be done. But I'm telling you, it's closer than what the fuck you think. And I'm telling you this because I feel like God is sitting over here telling me that, listen, don't give up on love, because big dog, you gonna get married, whether if you like it or not, but you gonna have a baby. You have to. And God is sitting over here saying, stop telling these motherfuckers that they have to have a kid. My biased opinion, y'all, I'm seeing your whole life right here type shit. My biased opinion is that you're gonna be a beautiful mother. You're gonna be a beautiful fucking father. And you gonna thank me. You gonna thank me that you seen this motherfucking life, because I'm seeing you in the future looking back, cheersing, watching your kids fucking not like just being great. Some of you guys don't even know that maybe you wasn't supposed to sit over here and make it, but your kids is gonna make it, and they gonna sit over here and fucking like they gonna be the next president type shit. Like, that's as big as you gotta think for your kids. But it starts with you fixing your heart. It starts with you fixing everything that your parents taught you. Because the best thing I can sit over here and tell you is that we are the best versions of our parents. And our parents are the best versions of their parents. But the point of the matter is that we have access to therapy. We have access to us doing like shadow work. We have access to us bettering ourselves and filling ourselves up to the point to where it's like, because we have all this access, there is no excuse as to why you're not healing yourself. Everything else is an excuse. You want to sit over here and blame things or blame your life on because your mama or your daddy wasn't there? Bullshit. Let me tell you something. If your parents wasn't fucking there, it's because they was not supposed to be there. You want to know why? Because guess what? If they were there, they would have took out their anger issues on you, their bipolar issues on you, their inconsistent energy on you. And guess what? You a motherfucking boss. You a hustler. You didn't need inconsistent energy within you. See, you needed to be a hustler all your fucking life in order for you to sit over here and get these new opportunities to come into your life. See, I need you to understand something. You don't know that your reality could have shifted had these motherfuckers been in your life. Some of y'all parents could have been abusive as fuck. You could have became an abuser. You could have thought that toxicity was normal, when in reality you have the access and knowledge to teach yourself that that shit's not right. You had the access to realize that, listen, because dad wasn't there, I can go sit over here and go get therapy now. And now I know therapy is helping me. And it's not only just helping me with my daddy issues, but it's also helping me realize that maybe some of the ways that my mom raised me wasn't really that right either. And it's helping me to realize that I really got abandonment issues. It's like you went to therapy for one fucking thing and realized that there was a lot of fucking things that you needed to fix about yourself. And that is what's causing the transformation. That's what's causing you to fucking transform. I need y'all to understand something. This transformation is happening whether if you want it or not. But there's two ways you can transform. It's either you're going to transform to sit over here and conform. And that means stay stagnant. That means be your old self. That means be stuck in your fucking head. That means repeating cycles, dealing with the same people over and over again. Or you could take the second option. You could sit over here and transform, and you can get love. You can try new things. You can move on to the next level of marriage. You can move on to the next level of kids. You can move on to the next level of having your own fucking business. You can move on to the next level. Take it as it fucking resonates, fill in the blank. But the point of the matter is that y'all gotta sit over here and realize that the past is fucking over. Y'all gotta realize, don't get me wrong, we gotta go back in the past and heal that shit. We gotta sit over here, we gotta face our devils, we gotta face the shit that's in our closet. Yes, we gotta clear out that bitch, declutter on 10. But the point of the matter is that we have to take piece by piece. And I just did a reading today talking about, listen, healing takes fucking time. Because guess what? When a piece of the fucking, see, you got a big ass heart. Your heart is like this. Your heart is filled with good shit and bad shit. And I want you to understand something. Because your shit is filled with good shit and bad shit, when you sit over here and you come and take a piece, when you start healing, we talking about when you healing, big dog. You take a little piece of it. Now all of a sudden your heart, it gets altered. It goes into a new shape, right? A part of the hurt you took out of your fucking heart. Now you over here like, I don't know how to fucking move. I don't know, like, what is it? I feel like I'm missing something. Guess what that's called? Let me tell you something. That's called you sitting over here. And it's funny because they trying to distract me. People text me right now and I'm like, stop texting me. That's called you sitting over here being so comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's called, and catch me, y'all, you took that misery, you took that hurt out of your heart, just one piece of it. You feel uncomfortable. You like, I don't know what it feels like to be at peace. Peace is not normal to me. You like, your heart is like, let me tell you something. Your heart is like, big dog, I don't know how to function without this piece. So guess what? This piece could sit over here and be abandonment issues. This piece could sit over here and it could be you sitting over here dealing with toxic relationships and thinking that toxicity is normal. This piece can be a lot of different pieces. So guess what? When you take it and you take this piece out that it's not supposed to be in your heart, you start to feel weird. And then guess what? 9 times out of 10, people place that shit right back in there so it can feel feet. So then they go back to what? Toxic relationships. Guess what else they come back to? They sitting over here going back to what feels comfortable, which is uncomfortability, which is fucking stagnation. Which is people that don't know how to communicate. You're so comfortable because you were raised by people that was not functioning, that were not in a fucking functioning environment, that you got comfortable with dysfunction. That's what I'm telling you. So when you take a piece of the dysfunction out of your fucking heart, you don't know how to be comfortable or function with that shit because there's the sirens is going out outside. Because guess what? Your normal is dysfunction. So how do you fucking heal? You learn to be okay with peace. You take one piece, you take one piece of dysfunction out of your heart, you let it flutter. Don't move too fast. You just let it deflutter. You just move it. Once you get to a point to where your heart is comfortable enough after you took that dysfunction out, then take another piece out. Then it shapes into another fucking heart. And then what you're gonna find is that the more that you work on yourself, y'all, change we talking. The more you work on yourself, those pieces of dysfunction that you taken out will be filled with love. All them dysfunctional pieces, y'all, that you taking out, all that toxicity, you sitting over here thinking you gotta blow a motherfucker's phone up. You take that shit out, all of a sudden you got somebody that can communicate. Matter of fact, babe, listen, I'm going into a meeting right now. But baby, I swear to God, I'm gonna call you as soon as I get out of the meeting. And then all of a sudden, guess what? They call you when they get out of that motherfucking meeting. When you remove dysfunction out of your fucking life, you get what you deserve. But the point of the matter is that y'all don't think that y'all deserve love. Y'all don't think that y'all deserve babies. Y'all don't think that y'all don't think that y'all are capable of all of it that y'all deserve. You deserve to sit over here and be happy. You deserve what it feels like to feel peace, y'all. You deserve what it feels like to actually have sex with people that actually love your ass. See, a lot of y'all sit over here and think that when y'all sit over here and go be having sex, you think that toxic people give it to you the best. But in reality, I'm gonna check y'all asses real quick. I'm gonna checkmate you real quick. It's not that it's the best sex with these toxic ass people. See, you're so used to sitting over here and them not giving you no attention, them not giving you no affection. They not sitting over here treating you like a human fucking being. So when they do fuck you, they show you the little bit of affection that they do fucking have. So that feels like something to you because they don't give you shit. We talking though. That's a little deep though. Okay? Let's get some last minute messages. It's time for you to go inwards. It's time. It's fucking time, y'all. It is fucking time. Oh yeah, we getting deep tonight. Some of you guys have unexpected help fucking coming in. You have unexpected help coming in. But you gotta let go of the fucking past. You gotta let go of the distractions. And as soon as you fucking let go of this shit, guess what? Love is coming up into your life. But before love, and it's crazy that all these fucking cards is just lined up exactly the way that they supposed to. New opportunities, new money, new adventures, new opportunities is coming in. Guess what? But it's time for self-reflection. You said you wanted, and it's so funny that the Lovers came out and the Ten of Pentacles is coming out. Some of y'all is really getting married. Some of y'all is really sitting over here buying houses. Some of y'all is really like, and to be honest, I want to say all of y'all. I'm going to keep it all the way at being, and there's 33 up in this bitch. I feel like it's all of y'all if you want it. If you want it. I feel the need to sit over here and tell y'all, listen, if these motherfuckers ain't ready when you ready, then it's time for you to move on. Yeah. It's time. If these people don't want to give you love, then guess what? Don't sit around and wait for them to get ready. You got to stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Because guess what? I'm telling everybody, listen, when you see me, people want to date me. So either you get with it or you get lost. And if you get lost, then guess what? You wasn't meant for me in the first place. So what we talking? Okay? You said the last live you did, you see the white angel light to the left of your video. In my last live, I haven't went back to watch my last live. I need to go sit over here and actually post it. I've been busy for the past few days, to be honest. I ain't even gonna lie. I want y'all to understand something though. Whatever life that you want, you can have it. Whatever person you want, you can have them. It's just, do they compliment you? Really be careful about what you ask for. The reason why I'm sitting over here saying that is because, listen, some of y'all be like, I want somebody 6'5". But then when you sit over here and you hug them, it's like, this nigga really big for real. I can't even put my arms around this person for real. Some of y'all sit over here and say y'all want somebody that's really affectionate, but you've never gave affection to a person. So as soon as God gives you somebody that's affectionate, then all of a sudden it's like, they're doing too much. They're too clingy. Now you're thinking that affection is clingy, when in reality, that's what you deserve. You deserve love. Be careful about what you ask for, because some of y'all sitting over here saying, I want somebody that's obsessed with me, and then you turn around and get somebody that's obsessed with your ass, and then all of a sudden they fucking over here on, what's that movie? I think it's called Obsession, on that Beyonce shit. Keep working towards your goals, y'all. Keep cross out what no longer fucking serves you. Get rid of what doesn't serve you, and circle the shit you need to work on, because you're going to get it. You just need to sit over here and keep it real with yourself. Y'all need to cross out and keep it real with yourself. Cross out the unnecessary. Get rid of the unnecessary shit. Some of you guys is getting rid of friendships that no longer serve you. Because, baby, these two cards is by themselves, big dog. This card is by themselves, big dog. Some of you guys is really about to go into hermit mode. Or y'all being called to go into hermit mode for just a little bit. I don't even feel like it's going to be for that long. But I feel like maybe for a few months. And figure out who you are as a person. Figure out what sit over here and what works for you. Like, figure out what it is that makes you whole. And then we can sit over here and come back out into this real fucking world and figure out, okay, let's test some shit out. I think, God, I'm ready for love. Let's sit over here and try dating again. And then God's going to test your gangster and see, okay, we not shifting who you are. See, I want you to understand something. Let me teach you something really quickly. When you go into hermit mode and you figure out who you are and what you like versus what you don't like, you figure out your own ideals versus your own, what you like, y'all know I'm not compromising that shit. When you go out and you start dating again, you get tested. What does that mean? That means, guess what? You're being tested not to sit over here and to conform to what other people's beliefs are, what their ideals are. Yes, you can sit over here and listen to them, but sometimes you got to agree to disagree. You're not there to sit over here and be a people pleaser anymore. You're not there to sit over here and change who the fuck you are. See, I need you to understand something. Y'all need to get so comfortable with y'allself. Change we talking. Y'all need to get so comfortable with y'allself that no matter what room you enter into, no matter where you go, no matter who you talk to, no matter who you encounter, you don't switch up. You don't switch up whoever the fuck you are. You don't switch. And the reason why is because, y'all, I want you to understand something. You being your true self, because y'all, we talking, y'all star seeds, right? Y'all influencers, right? You being your true self is going to inspire two things. One of the things is for other people to sit over here and actually want to be their true selves. For them, they see you over here shining. They see you done lost the weight, or you done got your gangs up type shit. They see that you sit over here and that you over here are really happy. You're joyful. They notice your money's up. They notice your skin's getting clearer. They're noticing, listen, you is doing, the work is working for you. They trying to figure out, they trying to get like you. You're supposed to influence these people to do better. The second thing that is going to inspire is motherfuckers to hate on you. Either they're inspired by you or they hate on you. What you gonna do? There is no third option. Or technically there could be somebody that's inspired in, like, obsessed with you, which could be the obsessive energy I've been getting. They inspired at you and they hate you for being inspired by you. So there's a third option. But the point of the matter is that doesn't mean that you stunt your growth. See, I need you to understand something. You continue to work or focus on yourself, and you work on yourself. You continue to put forth the effort into yourself, so that, guess what? The people that's supposed to come to you, that's supposed to be a part of your brand, that's supposed to help you grow, those motherfuckers is going to sit over here and support you. And to all the other 5 people that don't really fuck with you, that's giving you hate, it's like, okay, I hope that helps you. And I need y'all to understand something. People gonna talk about you all your fucking life, so what you gonna do? People gonna talk about you all your fucking life. Matter of fact, your grandmother and your moms used to talk about you back when you was a kid. You thought that everybody telling your business to your family was for nothing. Nah, it was preparing you for gossip for when you do become big. You thought your friends betraying you and everybody always telling your business was for nothing. No, it was preparing you for when you do become a star and you become highly known. Some of y'all star seeds out here, big dog. Let me tell you something. All these motherfuckers have been talking about you all your life. All these people have been doubting you all your life. All these people have sat over here and been sitting over here trying to shit on you all your fucking life. All your life. So it's like, big dog, they seen the potential within you and they did everything to try to distract you. But the point of the matter is that Now that you healing, they can't distract you from who the fuck you are. And the more you heal, the more you discover yourself. They can't sit over here. They can't get to you no more. I want you to understand something. Nobody can send no shit to you. Nobody can put nothing onto you. You think these motherfuckers is more powerful than God? No, 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 no. I want you to understand something. Tiana, I've been back. I just be back at different times now. I want you to understand something. Nobody can put no shit onto you. Now, sometimes God be like, and your ancestors like, yo, you need to learn a little lesson. You need to learn how to protect yourself. But in reality, nobody's stronger than God. The only thing that they can sit over here and try to do is cast illusion spells and make you self-sabotage yourself. Okay? Nobody can't put no shit onto you, but they can cast illusions for you to hurt yourself. Nobody can't hurt you, big dog, okay? Congratulations, Tiana. How's your little baby doing? How's they doing? Whew. Let's do a reading on you, Tiana. I'm gonna close it with it. If you guys want a personal reading, link in the fucking bio. Let's read for Tiana. Let's see what she's talking about. What's going on with Tiana real quick? I'm seeing the initial Y. So if you have a question, Tiana, the answer is yes. I feel like this baby has brought you to your knees. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like, and I see a bald eagle, and usually bald eagles is it's usually good luck, and it's an omen for money's coming in. So if you have been stressed about money, money's gonna be coming, Tiana. I also see like a new pet, so maybe you might be getting a new dog, or you just got a new dog too, because I'm seeing a dog licking on your face. But I'm also seeing this could be your baby girl. Yeah, Tiana, if you want to get married in the future, I'm seeing that it's possible. Just be mindful about what it is that you speak out into the world. Also, I want to tell you, be careful about the roots that you're planting, like, and that's within your words. Because if you're speaking out like, yo, I'm never gonna find love, then that's going to happen. And it's like, but if you speak out like, yo, I want happiness, I want love, I want all of this, then I feel the need to sit over here and say, you're gonna get that. Just be mindful of not drinking too much. I know you just had your baby, but just be mindful of like overindulgence and stuff like that, because I feel the need that you need to breastfeed. Yeah, because now I'm seeing your little baby down here. You might not like to breastfeed because I'm seeing you like cover up your chest, but I feel like God is encouraging you to try. Even if it's maybe not you breastfeeding, but if you get like breast pumps and stuff like that and just pump it out. I'm getting like mixing it with formula, and now I'm getting a conversation that I heard with my friend the other day. He was saying his baby's 6 months, so maybe when your baby gets a little bit older, you could start mixing like half breast milk and then half formula, so the baby can tell won't tell the difference. I feel like if you are breastfeeding, like, continue to do that, because I feel like that's going to give it more nutrients. I see the initial R, and I hear like, what you worried about? I feel like you've been focusing your vision, or like you've been focusing on this person, but in reality I feel like God is sitting over here saying this person is bringing you heartbreak. Yeah, I feel the need to sit over here and tell you, Tiana, that it's time to focus on yourself. And I know you a hopeless romantic and shit like that. I'm getting real gullible energy, like it's like you want to be told that you're loved and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of the love that you're looking for is within yourself, and I feel like the love that you were missing as a child and as a kid is gonna come from your baby, especially when she gets older. It's gonna be a lot of lessons though. I feel like this baby is gonna teach you how to speak up. or I feel like God is encouraging you to speak up in situations so that when your kid like gets older, they have their own voice and their own opinion. Because Tiana, if you're weak and if you sit over here and like you move, like you gotta understand, like even though babies are like, it's a baby now, you gotta think long term. Yeah, the key is within your mind. The key is how you raise them. So if you start, like if you invest time into your baby is going to invest time into you, which means the key is to instill with them like compassion from a young age. Tiana, I'm seeing the initial A. I'm seeing another R backwards. I'm getting the energy that you have to be patient, learn patience, and I feel like you are learning patience. I'm seeing you having to cut the cord though from a connection. To be honest, the connection I'm getting is from like a family member. I'm seeing you having to cut a cord. I'm not sure as to why though. I'm seeing a purse, so it could be a feminine energy. Yeah, it's a feminine energy, and it's because they're instilling a lot of bad things into your head, and I'm getting fear. Like when I said instilling, like I wanted to say instilling fear into you. But they keep just talking. Like I just see this person, they just keep talking and talking and talking, and it's like they're spitting when they're talking. And I'm seeing another person too. I'm seeing two people talking. Like it's like they're trying to give you opinion on how they did it and how they raised it. But I feel like, and I feel the need to sit over here and tell you, you have people like Tiana, to be honest, you have a spirit team too that helps you and guides you with your little baby too. It's like, even though this might be your first child, Tiana, but it's like some of the things you already know how to do. So you'll sit over here and tell these people like, please stop telling me what to do. Like I know what to do with my kid. And it's like within that energy, I feel the need to tell you the reason why you know what to do is because you have a spirit team. Like you have like a specific mother or woman figure that's like helping you, guiding you as a woman. So I feel like, Tiana, don't ever be scared to be a parent. Don't ever be scared to be a mother, because you have somebody that's helping you. And I understand that you have cried a lot, because I see you here crying a lot based off of what these people are telling you, and you not feeling like you have the support. But Tiana, I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you, you're going to have all the support that you need, because I'm seeing you build up a team. And this team, and it's like, this team is what's going to sit over here and help you with this baby. It's like they're already here. They already support you. They've been there since the baby came, when the baby was just in your womb. So even if you don't physically, like, there's somebody sitting over here saying that we ain't going to help you, we ain't going to help you. But it's just like, you're going to have help anyway. You already have help. You already have all the resources that you need. Even if you don't feel like you have it, Tiana, you do. And don't give up on that, and don't regret anything, because you're going to raise this kid. All you could do is be the best version of your fucking parents. And I'm hearing the more that you start taking that serious and take you healing right now, Tiana, seriously, the more you're going to be a better parent. And the more you're going to sit over here and don't forget about yourself, big dog. Because guess what? Everybody like, nah, you not gonna do the whole marriage shit. You gonna be a single mom type shit. Like, I'm just hearing people just talking and talking. Like, they just getting off their opinions and shit. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. About to make me mad. Yeah, no. I just feel the need to sit over here and say, focus on your healing right now and focus on your kid. All the rest of the shit don't even matter. And I don't even want to talk about the masculine. So we're going to leave it there, okay? Okay. That's all I got. If y'all want a personal reading, link in the motherfucking bio. I'm going to leave it there. This is going to be posted on my YouTube. I need to go back and post a few other ones too. So be patient with me. They'll come to you when it needs to be, when it needs to come. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell y'all, if y'all go to my YouTube page and y'all go to the titles, go pick the readings based off of the titles. Like, if you feel called to a title, then click that video. Don't sit over here, like, you don't got to sit over here and watch every fucking video. Just go to the ones that you're called to, okay? I love you guys. You said look for the angel from my last. Thank you. I'm gonna go back and watch it. Is the one before this one? Or is it posted on my YouTube yet? It's probably not posted. If you're talking about the one and it's 911, as I say there, if there's one, I'm gonna sit over here and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna watch it. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you guys a little bit later. Okay, you guys have a good evening.